This is Loren from Tri-State Sewing Quilting, and I'm going to show you how to thread the Ambition 610. So the first thing we're going to do is put our spool on here. If you're using a spool similar to this, you would use the smaller spool cap. If you're going to be using one of the larger spools like this, you want to use the larger spool cap so it covers the edge. Okay. So now we're going to take the thread, put the spool down, and we're going to take this thread. You got it up here? We're slipping it in there. We're going to go over here to wind the bobbin. I'm slipping it around here, under there, and around this little disc. I'm under that little disc. And then we go over to our bobbin. We always put our thread from the inside out. Oh, of course, I should have cut the fuzz off, but I didn't do that.
Can you lick it?
Okay, and now we got it through there. We set it on, and when we push the bobbin over, we're ready to wind just by stepping on the foot control. And when you push your bobbin wind over, the screen will show you that your bobbin winder on. Okay, so I'm just going to start winding the bobbin. Now I'm not going to fill it up because I've already got a bobbin full. But you can go, continue, cut it off, or I just hold it kind of close and it tears right off. You take your bobbin off, you lift it up, and there's a cutter right here to cut your bobbin thread. Okay, now we're going to back to basic threading of the machine. Now, we're still got our thread under here, and it shows you to take your thread here.
Foot up.
With your, yes, absolutely, foot up. That's the first thing you do when you thread. And the arrows will show you. Now come down. I'm always holding up here. Around, get my thread take-up lever up, and I pull it straight out, and I come right back down. And when I get down here, I will hook it there. Now before I go any farther, what I do is I grab my thread up here and down here, and I floss it back and forth 2 or 3 times. That's to make sure it's through all the guides properly. Also, if there's any fuzz inside there, it will clean it out before it gets into your tension discs. Once we get this far, we can put in the bobbin. Now when we put in the bobbin, we're making sure the thread's coming off the left side as we set it in. I put my finger on the bobbin and I hook it in there. And if you pull, you can feel it click into the tensions. You just pull it around to here, put your cover back on, and pull your thread off.
It cuts it off.
Now I'm going to thread the needle. I put the foot down, making sure my needle is all the way up.
Then you go like this to do that.
Okay, take my needle threader, hook it, pull down, push it over, lay it on the bottom of this little part right here. It looks like a U shape on the bottom of it. Lift up, hold lightly and hold it, and turn this slowly, and we'll pull that thread right through. And there you are.
Got it. Okay.
And now you're ready to start sewing because you cut your thread off. If you want to bring your thread up, just turn your hand wheel or use your needle up and down, and it will bring your thread up so you can start. I'll set my fabric under here. It's on straight stitch automatically, and I'm ready to start.
And that's what it should sound like.
My reverse.